Game of Premier League action is coming up this weekend. On Saturday we have 7 games, on Sunday we have 2 games, and on Monday we have 1 game. Have a look at that game on Saturday between Manchester City and Man United. The City derby is going to be a fantastic game to watch. This is how the log looks at this point of time. Manchester City is still sitting top of the log, yet Liverpool have a game in hand, and this weekend could be the opportunity for Liverpool to close that gap on City. The first game we have coming up is Leicester versus Leeds. And if we look at the last 5 games for Leicester, they have won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1. Whereas Leeds have lost their last 4 games and drawn 1. So out of their last 5, they've lost 4, drawn 1. The last time these two teams played against each other, it was a 1-1 draw. Leicester is at home this time against Leeds, and Leeds is looking poor at the moment. In their last 5 games, they've conceded 20 goals and they've only managed to score 5. With Leicester being at home, this is a perfect opportunity for Leicester to pick themselves up after a poor run of form. I think that Leicester will take the win in this match. The next game to have a look at is Aston Villa versus Southampton. The last 5 games for Aston Villa, they've won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1 game. Whereas Southampton, in their last 5 games in all competitions, they've won 4 and drawn 1. Southampton is definitely on a good run of form. The last time these two teams played against each other, Southampton managed to win. They won 1-0. This time Aston Villa sitting at home. I think it's going to be a tight match. Maybe, perhaps, Southampton might score the first goal. I think Aston Villa has what it takes to come back and take the match 2-1. I'm predicting Aston Villa for a win at home 2-1 against Southampton. The next game we have up is Burnley versus Chelsea. Burnley's last 5 games, they've won 2, drawn 2, and lost 1. Not too poor performance. Yet Chelsea, in their last 5 games, they've won 4 and lost 1. That one they lost was that penalty shootout to Liverpool, which they've just lost now. The last time these two teams met, it was a 1-1 draw. Burnley's shown a bit of good form, and I think in this match, Burnley at home against Chelsea, I'm thinking Burnley can actually draw with Chelsea. Maybe a 1-1 draw coming up in that game. The next game we have is Newcastle up against Brighton. We know that Newcastle is out of the relegation zone at this point of time. They're a little bit comfortable sitting above those teams below them. Now they're coming up against Brighton. The last 5 games for Newcastle, they've won 4 and drawn 1. So Newcastle's on some good form, a good momentum run. Brighton, in their last 5 games, they've lost 4 and only won 1 match. The last time these two teams played against each other, it was a 1-1 draw. This time, Newcastle at home, I'm going for a Newcastle win. They're on good form, they have all the momentum with them. Newcastle for a 1-0, Newcastle for a 2-1. I think Newcastle is going to take this match at home. The next game we have is Norwich versus Brentford. Norwich, their last 5 games, they've lost 3, won 1, drawn 1. Brentford, their last 5 games, they've lost 3, drawn 2. Not much between these two teams. Norwich sitting bottom of the log. Brentford is on a poor run of form. The last time these two teams played against each other, it was a 2-1 win for Norwich away from home. This time Norwich is at home, and Brentford's poor form in their last 5 matches. I think Norwich is going to sneak a 1-0 win in this match, and at home I definitely think that Norwich can take it. The next game we have is Wolves versus Crystal Palace. The last 5 games for Wolves, they've won 2, lost 3, whereas Crystal Palace, their last 5 games, they've only won 1, but they've drawn 3 and lost 1. The last time these two teams played against each other, Crystal Palace won 2-0 away from home. It's going to be a different match this time. Wolves at home. I think that Wolves are going to not have many goals scored against them in this match. Perhaps it might be only 1 goal in the match. Maybe Wolves will win 1-0. Perhaps Crystal Palace might pull off 1 more goal and it might end in a draw. But I don't think there's going to be plenty of goals in this match. The next match we have, exciting game, Liverpool versus West Ham. Liverpool, their last 5 games, they've won 5 out of 5. They're on fantastic form. West Ham, in their last 5 games, they've won 3 and drawn 2. But here's an interesting stat. The last time these two teams played against each other, it was that game where West Ham beat Liverpool away from home. Well, West Ham were at home and Liverpool came away from home. And West Ham won 3-2, if you remember that match. Plenty of goals. Liverpool, I think, are wanting to put that game behind them and show that they are the champion team that they are. Liverpool at home against West Ham, I said definitely Liverpool for a win. It's going to be a fantastic performance, and I think that Liverpool is going to take it. So those are the games for Saturday. We'll have a look at the games for Sunday and Monday at a later stage. For now, that is the games that I'm looking at. Until next time, cheers for now.